Welcome back, folks, to J&J's Awesome Football Podcast. Well, we are in the championship round, the conference championship rounds, and I'm really sorry. Really sorry for the Detroit Lions. I was pulling for them, even though...
Paper!
What paper? What paper? Well, we know the games. We don't need a paper to pick.
Yes,
We know what they are. We know what they are. So, but, yeah, the Ravens went down to the Buffalo Bills. The
Now everybody's
Texans...
tweeting Mark Andrews wasn't boring with hands.
Yeah, Mark Andrews, that was tough. Yeah,
Like
he should have had
Cincinnati.
it. He should have had it. Well, that was
Cincinnati.
against Pittsburgh a couple years ago. They went for the win and threw the ball to Andrews, and he dropped it on that one. But so this isn't his first 2-point conversion drop in a crucial moment. However, he played good the other part of the game. That was a tough game. But Buffalo's going to the championship. They're going to face the Kansas City Chiefs, who, along with the refs, beat the Houston Texans. And so they're in the AFC Championship. I know that's a beating a drum there, but we're going to still do it until Kansas City gets a call against them in a crucial moment. And so, but then on the NFC, unfortunately for some...
Well, the NFL scripted, guys, so...
NFL, do you really believe that? Let us know. Do you believe that? Do you believe the NFL is scripted? We hear that year in and year out. What do you guys think? Yes, no. The NFL is scripted. The NFL knows who's going to be in the playoffs and the Super Bowl before the year even starts. Or is that something they find out mid-year? Or is that, what do you think? It's not scripted. And they play their hearts out, and whoever wins, wins, and whoever loses, loses. And we got the Philadelphia Eagles, who won, and they are
But
going...
they should have lost.
They beat the Rams. The Lions lost to the Commanders. I know. I was trying not to say it. However, that was a rough day. That was a rough day for some people. But I'm still holding true. I still think that the winner of that game will go on to the Super Bowl. And Joey, why? You can't drop your team just because they lose a game.
No, because the NFL scripted.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's scripted.
I'm going to be a Bills and Chiefs fan now.
You're Bills and Chiefs
Because I
fan.
can rely on them to win.
You can rely on the Chiefs to win, that's for sure. Well,
Yeah.
That's called a bandwagon.
Yeah, okay.
So,
My team.
hey. My team lost a couple weeks ago, and I sat here and expected them to lose. I still don't expect them to be much better next year, but hey, I'm still gonna try to root for them as best I can. Fire Tomlin, I'll root for you even harder.
Yeah.
So Lions lost their offensive and defensive coordinators.
Not good.
Aaron Glenn, he's off to the Jets to be their head coach. Ben Johnson is moving on to the... I'm not going to say it. I won't say it. I'm not going to say where. I'm just going to say he's moving on to the Windy City. And that team there
sucks!
so...
They suck!
So, yeah.
That's why in the first place they needed offensive coach, because they suck!
Yeah, you know what, though?
Suck!
That wide receiver pass that got intercepted at the end, that was their downfall. That was a horrible call. I mean, they played terrible up until then, but you turn the ball over 5 times, you're not going to win. Anyway, folks.
He won that one. I will turn those odds against you.
What?
C.J. Stroud.
Okay, I know Jared Goff has a 5-interception game where they won. However, that was against the Texans.
They're good.
That was not against a team that plays fast like Washington does. Washington plays fast.
They
dude.
play hurry up.
Washington,
Why do they play?
when they're clicking, they're tough. I think that's gonna be a good game. But through the heartache and pain, we are going to bring you the conference championship picks right now. So,
Week 20. No.
18, 19,
21.
20. This is 21, yeah. Okay.
21.
So, are we doing
I
NFC
feel
or
like
NFC
21.
first? NFC plays first, 3 o'clock. NFC championship. It's going to be the
Where's
Washington.
the thing?
What thing? The lock pick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably over there.
I'm going
Oh, excuse
we
me.
are never not going to do a lock pick.
So, the NFC championship is at 3 o'clock on Sunday. The Washington Commanders travel to the
Where'd you put it?
Philadelphia Eagles.
I got it.
And so, I'm sticking with my last week prediction that the winner of the Washington-Detroit game would move on to the Super Bowl. I got Washington winning this one barely. I got a score of 27-26 Washington. Oh, what are you doing? I know.
I got Detroit winning 25-0 against Philly. Yeah, right there. At Detroit winning. Let's go. We're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, what? We're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, look.
I understand. I mean,
No,
it's
no, no, no.
it's
Look,
hard
look.
to cope with
look.
the loss of a team
No,
that was the number one seed,
no.
high expectations, a whole
Look, you can stay there by
city
yourself. Look.
going behind them. However,
Detroit, yeah.
in real life,
What do you mean by that?
we
What
have
do you mean by that?
Washington playing. All right, we are back, folks. So of the two teams that are actually in the NFC Championship,
Mhm.
who do you think is going to go to the Super Bowl for reals?
I think the Eagles are going to pull out against the Lions.
Okay, Eagles.
No, Lions. The Lions are going to the Super Bowl. If I would pick Jada Daniels, but I can't.
Joey's got the Eagles.
Nope. I got the Lions.
We're moving on to.
No, Commanders.
We're moving on to the
I
AFC.
Who you got?
I got the Commanders. I said last
No, you
week.
did not.
I said last week that the winner of Washington and Detroit, I felt would move on to the Super Bowl. And so, I know. That's all right.
I know. Yeah,
I got Washington.
I got Washington, though.
You got Washington? All right. And we
I
got
got Buffalo.
Kansas City and Buffalo. I really... I don't want to pick Kansas City. I think Kansas
No, we're
City will
going
probably
back.
end up...
I'm going to Washington. No, I'm going Bills. Like, what's this? Pills.
Bills? I'm going Buffalo, too. I want to see Buffalo and Washington in the Super Bowl. And chances are it's going to be Philadelphia and Kansas City because we picked that. So, yeah. Our pick for the Super Bowl LIX. We got Buffalo versus Washington. That's who we got in the
Detroit.
Super Bowl. Honorary mention is Detroit. And dude, are they gonna be able to recover next year?
No, since they lost.
I mean, they'll get Hutch back. That'll help.
Sure. You
However,
lost both of our offensive coach.
lost your
Fine.
main coordinators.
Tell them who the Ben Johnson. 1-2.
Ben Johnson went to the Chicago Bears to coach Caleb Williams and Rome Dunze. And no,
You know what about this,
we're
huh?
keeping this family
I
friendly.
know.
I know you're upset.
You know what about?
I understand you're very not happy
Yeah, I'm not.
about the situation that not only Detroit is in, but now with their coordinators leaving.
No,
I know.
He's gone. He's
You
dead to us.
got to rise above.
He's dead to us.
You got to rise above that.
He's dead to us, Chad.
On a secondary note, Dan Campbell, 4 years coaching, got pretty significant coaching tree. Got both of his coordinators poached this year, and Mike Tomlin been coaching 18 years. 0 people on his coaching tree.
The Bears
coaches
called.
that got
Bro,
picked up.
Can you answer the phone?
Yeah,
Steelers.
Chicago called Pittsburgh to see about trading for Mike Tomlin, and Pittsburgh didn't even answer the phone. Idiots! So, anyway,
Bro,
that was
now
your
I
shot.
hate Pittsburgh especially.
That was your
we
shot.
wouldn't have give up our offensive coach.
That
to
was your
them.
shot. No, you would have given it to somebody else.
I know. I would have been happy.
I know.
Out of
But-
all the people our defensive coordinator went to, I really like that spot. I really
The
think
Jets?
that has potential.
Jets are. Their defense is good. Their offense is in shambles.
Did Aaron Rodgers announce his?
No. I think he had to find his walker before he made his way to the podium to announce his retirement.
Is he announced it yet?
No, I don't think so. Not
Is
yet.
he going to retire yet?
He's got to go into a 5-day darkness binge and find out, if he's ready to retire or not.
I hope.
Because that's
not.
how he does things.
I hope not.
So other people get advice from their family, maybe pray about stuff, but no, Aaron Rodgers, he just goes off into darkness, and
How old is he?
he's old.
He's already got his fifth.
He's 38, 39. That's
How many
old in quarterback
How many
years.
touchdowns has Tom Brady got?
A lot.
How many?
I have no idea.
Estimate.
Hundreds.
Like how many? Like estimate.
I'm gonna guess Tom Brady has about 942 touchdowns.
Aaron Rodgers has
No idea.
Aaron Rodgers has like 500. More than that.
500 more than that?
Yes, he got.
Does he really?
He hit 500.
He has, like,
he hit
Over 1,000? Tom Brady probably has
He
over
hit
1,000.
He hit 500 against the Dolphins, I think.
Did he?
The last week.
Oh yeah, it was 500 touchdowns.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's got 500. Tom Brady's probably got. Okay, now that you say that, Tom Brady's got about 437. All right, so we'll put the Tom Brady touchdowns here, and we'll put the Aaron Rodgers
No, don't put him
touchdowns
next to me.
here, and then that way you know. So, because we're kind of iffy on stats sometimes, but however, if we can find the real stats, we will. But that's who we got, folks. Both Joey and I got Washington versus Buffalo in the Super Bowl. We'll see how it turns out. Who do you have going to the Super Bowl? Who are you rooting for? Let us know in the comments. Thank you again for watching. Give us a like and subscribe. Let us tell your friends.
Notification bell.
Nobody won the bracket, so nobody got a perfect bracket. We'll try again next year. But thanks again, folks, and tune in again for JJ's Awesome Football Podcast. Who you got? Our weekly thing now. Here we go.
Even though Washington beat us, I still hope they win, especially against Philly.